White shirt with a blood stain. Heart been torn, now I gotta act the same. Done too little, too late. Wish this wasn't our fate. Walking up the front gate. I hope you're next to see great.
Welcome to the first ever Underachievers Podcast. I'm Matt. I'm here with my co-host
Jackson. What's up?
And we have our special guest Marcos, or MXPE O.
What's good?
Go check him out in the description. He's on Soundcloud right now. Got an Instagram. He just released a new song on Soundcloud. Please go check it out. Got like 2K views right now. I want to see that at least at 5K. Yeah, let's get that shit.
Let's run it, boy.
Okay, yeah, so I guess let's start the podcast then.
All right.
Boys, remember to stay loud just so the microphone can pick us up. For anyone listening right now, we only have one microphone recording all of us. In the future, we'll get 3, 2 for the hosts and then 1 for our guests. But yeah, that's future plans. This is first ever podcast, so we're going to be making a progression here. And first one is going to be mediocre. But yeah, we're going to do our best.
Trust the process, bitch.
Yee, for real. Trust the process. Trust the process.
Shout out Joel.
For real.
But yeah, I guess we'll just all introduce ourselves. I guess I'll let you start first, Jackson.
All right. I'm Jackson. What's up?
Tell me about yourself, boy.
What you want to know?
I want to know who you are. What you do.
All right. I'm Jackson. I play Madden. That's about it. Go check out my Madden YouTube channel that hasn't started yet, but it's going to happen soon.
Facts. That shit's
Yungsweatshirt on YouTube. Go check it out.
Bro, that shit's hard.
All right, I'm Matt. I'm the other co-host. Yeah, we decided to start a podcast because we got some stories from high school and stuff, and yeah, we all went to school together, and we have a lot of friends that I think we're gonna bring on as co-hosts and just tell stories and stuff. Try not to get ourselves canceled, and yeah, I think we're just here for a good time. We're not trying to get famous. We're just doing this for fun for ourselves. So yeah, I think that's about it for now. We'll get into ourselves more. I think we'll make this podcast kind of about that. But our guest Marcos, who are you?
Yo, I'm Marcos. Part-time McDonald's, part-time rapper, full-time real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably it. That's all I do. I mean, I fuck bitches sometimes, but I'm a virgin. So I'm a virgin though, and yeah, I mean, I met you like 6th grade?
But didn't you know Matt first?
Yeah, so Marcos and I, we went to elementary school together.
Yeah.
I knew Marcos in
5th grade.
5th grade. You went there in 5th grade, yeah. I think we had a reading class together.
No, were you with the Mexicans, bro?
Yeah, bro, I'm dumb when it comes to
You were with
reading.
the Mexicans?
Yeah. No, it wasn't for...
Oh, bro.
I gotta bleep that out. I can't be out here saying real
Names.
teachers' names.
Doxing people.
Yeah. But
Off rip.
I don't personally care about myself. But
You should care about yourself, bro.
You should. So I'm gonna end it tonight, bro.
no, but yeah, I think we had a reading class together.
Bro, what the fuck?
I forget what her name was, but they always like brought us into a special room
Yeah.
while all the other kids were like reading, and yeah, oh that girl. I'm gonna bleep this out, but I don't know if you remember her.
Oh yeah,
she
yeah,
was in
yeah,
that
yeah,
class,
yeah.
and yeah.
Different than the one who sneezed all the
No,
time.
bro, that bitch just fuck, bro. That bitch was annoying as fuck.
There was a girl who went to our high school who, if she sneezed like one time, she had to sneeze like 10 times after that.
And it was so bad she was like known for it. Like
It was
everybody
kind
knew.
of sad, but people would be like, so and so, shut up.
Yeah.
Once she sneezed one time, everyone knew, like, alright, she's gonna say bless you like 4 more times, bro, and like hopefully like it just ends.
But yeah, how did you guys know each other, I guess?
First day of 6th grade, I didn't know anybody. I went to a different my elementary school didn't feed into the middle school that we all went to, so I literally knew no one going into middle school. First day, first period, we're in math class, and I'm sitting alone at a table, and then this little short Mexican kid in front of me turns around and goes, "Yo, are you Mexican?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, you want some hot Cheetos? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, what's up? I'm Marcos. And then we've just been boys ever since.
That's me, boy. Bro, that shit was funny as fuck. I remember I sat next to that one kid that smelled like cigarettes, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, bro. Fuck that kid, bro. He was something else.
He knows who he is. You're listening to this, you know.
He used to tell us he had like AKs and stuff at his house.
Bro, for real.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Looking back, we should have like told the teacher or something. He's like, I wear a baggy sweatshirt every day so that I can bring my AK if I want to. We're all like, oh,
that's cool. We're just like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you bring an AK? Like,
and then he was supposed to be in my math class like 7th grade, but he like didn't show up for the first week, and then he just never came back to school.
Yeah, he just never came back.
Yeah. That kid was probably going through some stuff at home, but
yeah,
for sure. I felt like he smoked cigarettes too. Not. He always blamed it on his dad.
In like 8th grade, he had like a weed brownie, and I'd never smoked before, and he was like, "You want some of this?"
I don't know if you're thinking of the same person we're thinking.
No, yeah, I think no, because he did like.
He did 7th grade.
Yeah.
The guy we're talking about. Who are you talking about?
I'm gonna just bleep that out.
No, that's Marcos's cousin.
Yeah, that's my cousin. Shout out.
Oh!
Yeah.
He sparked me up my first time in 6th grade.
Who? I don't know who you guys are talking about then.
I don't even remember his name, to be honest.
Bruh.
I don't remember.
It's someone with an M.
Is he like a little short kid?
He's like short, fat, white kid.
Yeah. I remember.
No, it wasn't fat.
No, he was tall type shit.
He
Well,
wasn't-
everyone was tall.
He wasn't full white either, right?
I have no idea what it was.
I was Mexican.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to do so much bleeping. Try not to say people's names. This is gonna be so much editing. It's only worked because it's like, depending on how long we record for, I'm gonna have to go through all of that, like, minute by minute. But it's not that big of a deal. It's just,
Hopefully, we'll stop now with the names.
Alright.
So,
how do I know you, Jackson?
so me and Matt met in orchestra in 7th grade. Because we both took orchestra in 6th grade, but there were 2 class periods. And then a bunch of people dropped it before 7th grade. So they combined it to 1 class period. And then the first concert that we had in 7th grade, we all, like, were going to get our equipment, our basses, because that's what we played, the upright bass. And there's this one kind of bow that everybody liked called the German bow. And then there was another one called a French bow, and nobody liked the French bow. So I go to grab my German bow, and then Matt goes, "Hey, that's my bow." And I was like, "No, it's not." And he was like, "Yes, it is." And literally just grabbed it from me. And I was like, "Damn, okay." So
we had never met each other before because we
No.
had alternating classes.
Yeah.
And so that we technically shared the same bow and just didn't know it.
Yeah, we were both kind of just being head asses because we were like, "No, that's my bow," but really we just shared it.
Yeah.
But so I had to use a bow that I'd never used before for the concert, and I hated Matt for a long time because of that. But then in like 8th grade,
and then also in orchestra, you go up to like the mountains.
Oh yeah.
And then I feel like once we like went up to the mountains like on a trip together.
Yeah, and I actually got to hang out outside of like just playing music.
Yeah.
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 I took choir, bro. I took choir. Like,
And then in high school, I think we all started hanging out like together.
Yeah.
Like freshman year maybe was like the first time we all
We were all
chilled
like,
together.
yeah.
Oh, we would all
we
go
were
off
acquainted. I feel like we were definitely acquainted.
Yeah.
But I feel like
through middle school. You and I didn't know each other nearly as well.
Well, me and
we
Marcos,
did
we were really good friends for like 6th grade, and then we didn't have any class together 7th grade. So just like how it goes, we just like we were still friends, but we just like weren't as close. And then 8th grade we had math together again,
Facts.
and then freshman year we didn't have any class together, so we'd still like say what's up and stuff.
Yeah.
But then from sophomore
year
year on, we always had a class together, and so we just got close. And then when my car broke down, and like I couldn't get to school, Marcos would always give me a ride and shit. So
And like when I didn't have a car, you guys would always give me rides.
yeah, this is really the boys right here.
Yeah, for
Facts.
real.
Yo, choir was kind of whack though. 7th grade year, 6th grade year was pretty tight. Like the T-shirt was actually like sick. She like always say, "Yo, I smoke cigarettes so I can get skinnier, but look at me, I'm still fat." I remember that.
I remember that
In
teacher.
7th grade is what it's that when it changed the dude.
Yeah, to the dude and like was in that class, bro. I remember, bro. I'll
You
go
guys-
fuck. Keep
I don't
that
know if
shit,
you did,
nigga.
but you guys got to go up to the mountains, right?
For choir.
Yeah. There was like a choir, like you guys
Yeah,
went to
my
the same
brother.
place.
Yeah. We did my 6th grade year.
No, I think they went to a different place.
There
We
was
went
at
to the
least
same place.
there was at least one choir trip that they came up with us.
Oh, really?
Really?
8th grade, I think.
No, 8th grade we went up with a different orchestra.
Okay, but there was, like, the last few days, I remember
It was
the
probably
choir
8th
coming
grade,
up.
because
It was, like, the last day. Like, we were moving out,
Well,
and like, they were going to
I
go
left
into
the
our...
last day, 8th grade, because I had football.
Oh, yeah, so you probably didn't see it. But, yeah, I think our middle school's choir went up that day that you guys went down.
Bro, that shit was tight, though. Like, was in that 7th grade class, bro. And then, like, the teacher, the first day, he's like, all right, take off your shoes. It's required. I'm like, nigga, I'm a div. Like, fuck that. I'm not taking off my shoes. These niggas, like, we're all middle schoolers, bro.
I remember that room's full bad.
Bro,
too.
yeah.
You can't let your entire class not
Bro,
wear shoes.
and I had it 7th period, so I had to run. Like, everyone ran through that hoe. I'm just like, bruh, I'm not...
Bro, I'm
not
surprised
gonna
people
sit-
didn't get, like, warts. Like, all it takes is, like,
Bro,
one kid to get a wart.
facts.
Yeah,
And,
like athlete's foot or something.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Bro, and then I saw just, like, happily taking off his shoes, bro, and just, like, walking around. Just,
For the viewers, is one of our other homies. Also, just for the viewers, too, there's a dog upstairs right now.
2 dogs.
And they're scratching on the floor. Sorry about
Sorry
that.
about that.
But, yeah, he's one of our other homies. He might be on the podcast sometime. I don't know.
Nah, fuck. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
bro, but yeah.
I haven't chilled with since that shit went down, though, really.
Yeah, I haven't chilled with him in a while. I mean, I'd be down to see him.
I mean, it's just a head ass.
That nigga is
He's just a
He
head
is.
ass. There's nothing, like...
he's a chill ass.
I'll say that to his face. I'm not talking bad about it.
I was wondering if he has schizophrenia.
Neither of them have schizophrenia, bro. Nobody we know has schizophrenia. Or at
Hey,
least,
I know someone who does.
okay, no one that we hang out with has schizophrenia, or at least it hasn't, like, presented yet, or whatever it is.
Facts.
Well, that's why was so is another one of our homies who probably will be on the podcast at some point.
Okay. Thinks he has schizophrenia because he's...
And are different, by the way, just in case somebody thought that they were the same person. Anyways, yeah, he was just worried about that because I forget why. I forget what my train of thought was.
Why thinks he has schizophrenia?
Yeah, I knew that part. I still forget though.
Okay.
He just has schizophrenia, bro.
Maybe I have schizophrenia.
No one has schizophrenia, dude. All right, let's get into these questions. We're going to do 50 messed up questions to strengthen your relationship so we can all strengthen our friendship
We
and
can
strengthen our relationship with the viewers.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
we're gonna
like
suck
that.
y'all's dick. It's good. Whip that out, daddy.
I guess
No, we're going to do...
MX Paces says
No homo, though.
his DMs will be open.
Don't hit me up if...
We're going to do every single question this time. Every single one.
Am I allowed
you
to
cannot-
say? Am I allowed to say skip?
No.
You're allowed.
Mm.
How many questions are there?
50?
You're allowed 3 skips or
No.
5 skips.
No,
One for every
right?
10.
I say we just go, just see what happens.
There were
One
some
you really-
fucked up ones.
At
in the
least
past
2.
round.
You can skip at least 2.
Well, there were some boring ones, like...
Yeah, well, yeah,
have
we
you
might
ever
want
thought
to.
about killing yourself? Like, I don't want to talk about that on the podcast. But, like...
Yeah, if there's stuff like that, we'll skip it.
Okay, but the first one is there someone in your life that you wish were dead?
Damn.
No,
You?
I'm trying to think.
not currently.
I don't think there's anyone I wish was dead. There are definitely people I wish, like, weren't in my life, but I don't wish
Facts.
death upon anybody.
Yeah, facts. Me either.
Just because that would suck for their family and shit. Like,
It's the
every-
biggest
I don't give
sin
a fuck,
too.
nigga.
Yeah. And everybody's got a mom. Everybody's, like, not everybody, but most people have, like, siblings and stuff. I don't want anybody dead.
I'm on some innerly childish shit, bro. Kill my enemy, just watch his mama cry. Nah, I'm playing, bro. But like, nah, I don't wish. Nah.
Nah. We're not killers. Alright.
I'd jump someone.
Marcus has been jumped.
Yeah.
What's up? You know who you are.
That's not.
Bitch
not a
ass
flex.
nigga, bro. Bitch ass niggas.
Hey, if you get jumped by 4 dudes, it's
You're not
it's
doing
game
anything
over.
about
Like,
that.
you get jumped by 4 midgets and they'd still probably beat your ass. Like,
Facts.
Just
Just swing on one of your testicles, bro. Like,
especially
Jackson, you're probably the only one out of us that has a solid chance.
I don't know. Marcos can fight, bro. I don't fight that much. Marcos used to fight all the time.
For me at least, I feel like
I've been
I'll
hitting
get
the gym
my
though.
ass
I have been hitting the gym. All right. Question 2. Have you ever gone to work while drunk?
yeah.
Matt, have you ever gone to work drunk?
I haven't gone to work while drunk, but in the act of being at work, maybe.
I think I've gotten drunk at work with Marcos. I don't think I ever did it with Matt.
I worked at a wine house for a while.
Yeah.
So it was easy there.
But I don't think I've ever gone into work while intoxicated, but I've definitely left intoxicated, if that makes sense.
Now, high, like on weed, that's completely different. That probably hundreds.
I don't think I've ever gotten to work while high.
Nah. High? Nah. I haven't. I've been high during work.
Yeah.
I've been high. Dude, that shit's so fucking scary.
Bro, you had. If you want me to bleep this out, we can.
Nah,
But
just
you
say
had
it.
story the other night at work.
Yeah.
You're gonna get your ass fired, bro.
You don't know where oh wait, I said where I work. I don't care, nigga. They ain't got no proof.
Yeah, they
No, they don't. What?
Shit was on your story, bro.
It's not on there now.
I mean, if they really wanted to, they could go back and look, but they're not going to.
I mean, I was in the. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Right
There
now.
might be some bleeps or two in there.
Have you ever punched a wall? I've punched holes in walls. In my apartment, I punched like 3 holes in my wall.
Never punched a hole in a wall, but I've punched
It's just
a
have
wall.
you punched a wall?
Hurt
It's
my
not
hand really
punching
bad.
a hole.
I've punched the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
I punched my door and.
Did it hurt?
Doors, it's easy to break through a door. A wall hurts, dude. Especially, I punched it one time and hit a stud. And I was so mad at my mom, and I punched the door, hit the stud. And then I was just like, looked at my hand, and I was like, oh.
I have a solid wood barn door at my mom's house, so.
Oh, you probably couldn't punch through
I
the wall
dare
at your
someone
mom's
to
house.
punch through that one.
No.
I mean, when you punch that wall, like it don't hurt, but then once like you calm down, you're like, shit, that kind of stung, bro.
Yeah. And then your knuckles are all red.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, did I break my knuckle?
Bro,
Yeah.
that's how you feel.
I did break a knuckle in basketball in 8th grade. I punched my locker when we lost, and I broke a knuckle.
That's a solid way to do it, at least.
Yeah. All right. Do you believe in the death penalty?
Ooh.
Getting political out here. What I said last time me and Matt did this on a podcast that won't get released, I said for most things, no, but I think there's some people who just are so bad that, like, you have to. Like, specifically, like, people who, like, you know, rape little kids and, like, shit like that.
What I
Like,
said about that, I think we should chop their dicks off.
Oh.
And let them sit in, like, solitary confinement, just
But you
make
can
them go crazy.
But you can still do fucked up stuff even if you don't have a dick, though.
Not if you're in solitary confinement.
Well, okay, that's true. That's true, I
Like,
guess.
no dick, solitary confinement, you're eating beans for the rest of your life.
Nigga, I've ate beans my entire life. Beans ain't that bad, bro.
You're eating...
Beans ain't that
One time I
bad.
got home from work, opened a can of refried beans and just ate the shit straight.
Alright, you're eating
Mayo.
prison slaw
Yeah,
or
they
whatever
give you a
it is.
bowl of mayo.
Yeah, you just give you a bowl of mayo, bro. That shit's whack. Just pure
Would
mayo.
that be considered cruel and unusual punishment, though?
Not if you rape a kid. Nothing's
No.
cruel and
That's
original.
yeah. I think cruel and unusual punishment shouldn't apply to really fucked up crimes.
Or like people who like.
If you did a cruel and unusual crime,
Yeah.
then that should be allowed for you.
I
I think
yeah.
that yeah.
I think the punishment should fit the crime. Like I think it's messed up and like.
But I don't
people who,
think I think I said last time I don't think we should kill them because then they have to deal with what they did and at some point maybe in their life.
But there are some people who are so fucked up that it doesn't like. They don't care.
Facts.
They have no remorse.
But I mean, if they're just sitting in a hole,
Yeah.
for me that doesn't.
I'd rather kill someone than torture them though. If they're really that bad, I'd rather just kill them and get them over
Kind of
with.
fucked up, but I mean more like psychological.
It's still
torture,
torture though. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd rather because it costs money. It costs taxpayer money.
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know then. That's a tricky one.
It is a tricky one. So.
Marcos, what do
Official-
you think?
I mean, I agree with Jackson type shit with some like situations. Like I feel like you should just like
Or like the moms who like will like drown their like kids.
yo, that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Like
bro.
that's not cool. Like
Dude,
No,
that's
no,
fucking
it's alright.
whack, bro. Bro, you're corny.
all right, I almost just read the same one again. Have you ever spent the night in jail? Nah.
Nah,
Nah, but I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I don't want to do
One
that.
night.
What?
If like, but don't get me wrong. I want to make it good. Like if
You
I'm
just
going,
raped the inmate.
fuck that. You think my ass get raped?
Okay, I think when we first did this, we changed the question to if you went to jail, what do you think you'd go for? So let's
Oh.
do that. So Matt, what do you think if you got arrested?
I had a good answer for this
What
one
do you
last
think
time.
you'd get arrested for?
So there's this thing called the Cannonball Run. Some people might know about it. It's a race across America in a car, and people just try to get like world records. And I would love to try to do that someday. and I would totally be willing to go to jail if I had to for that. Like, that'd be 100% worth it. I would go to any job interview and say, yep, I tried to race across America, I got arrested, that's why it's on there. They could be, oh, you're a dumbass, we don't want you. Okay. But it would be worth it for me, that's what I'm saying.
That's a pretty good answer for you.
Yeah. I mean, well, right now.
I'm gonna bleep that. Just get FBI'd on your ass.
Bro, I don't.
I don't know. I don't see you going to jail for much. Like, you can probably talk your way out of most stuff.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough.
Sir, this is not mine. I don't know English. Senor.
No, for real, Marcos would get, like, detained by ICE. And then he'd be like, dude, I swear to God, I'm fucking legal.
Yo, it's like, oh, yo, we got an immigrant. Fuck. No, wait. No, bro. It was just it was a skit. No, I'm sorry. Probably speeding. I speed hella. So,
yeah.
I think
that's kind of similar to what I said.
I think what I said was just, like, if I was ever intoxicated with a female, like, at a bar or something, and the boys were around, then somebody, said something not respectful to my female, I could see myself
fuck that nigga
getting
in a bar fight.
Yeah, pretty aggressive over that.
I mean,
I don't think,
bro.
Yeah. So, like, that's just what I think I'm most, because I don't really speed that much. I don't know. I drive with, like, expired tags all the time and stuff, though.
Now maybe for
allegedly.
your exhaust.
Allegedly.
I got a gun pulled on me for having expired tags.
Allegedly.
No. That was real.
Oh, yeah, that was real.
Facts.
Fuck that cop, bro.
Yeah, fuck that cop. I forget his name. I had to email him my insurance.
Bro, that's so
I didn't have it on me.
I do want to say that I don't want to go to jail though.
No, me
I know I said I'm not opposed to it, but like I want to have a good reason for why I'm going. Like, I don't want to just go for some dumb shit.
If I was gonna go to jail, I'd want to actually do something to go to jail. Like, I wouldn't want it to be one of those, like,
ski mask shit. I was possession of weed.
Yeah, or like, you get way too drunk, pass out on the street, and they just throw you in jail. They'll like let you sleep it off. Like, I wouldn't want to do that.
Where am I?
That's just some dumb shit.
Preach.
All right. What's the weirdest thing you've ever masturbated to?
This was the one that you didn't answer.
No, I have an answer now. I thought about it. When I was young, the weirdest thing I ever jerked off to was a strip club in GTA.
Bruh, deadass?
Yeah.
I can second that.
The first time I ever got GTA, I went straight to the strip club as soon as you could do it, and I was like, what the fuck? They showed tits here?
I'll second that one. That was honestly, I think, one of the first things that I saw too.
Yep.
Because
now every so often I don't jerk off to it anymore, but I'll still like go back and just see my stripper
honestly,
friends.
It's one of the most boring places in all
Sprinkles,
of GTA 5.
what's good?
It takes so long to get them to go back to your house, bro.
Bro.
It's so annoying.
It takes actual work to
and half the time you flirt with them, you get their meter all the way up, and then it's like, Sparkle doesn't sleep around. Like, fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you, Sparkles.
You're a shooter. In the game.
We respect women in real life, but not in GTA.
I don't think even women respect women in GTA.
Bitch, no.
So
I've never seen a girl play GTA.
I haven't. I've seen them beat up women. GTA 6 is probably, other than maybe Skate 4, it's probably the most excited I am for a game.
Dude, I just downloaded NBA 2K21 last night. I'm going to start my career tonight. I'm so hyped. I'm going to be up so late to start my career.
I always roast you about this, but just so you can make the same exact team from your same exact other 2K.
No,
from all the exact same playing games.
I'm a team player. Whoever drafts me, I'm gonna. In my Madden career, I got drafted to the Buccaneers. It's dope. I'm the running back.
Okay.
I won the Super Bowl my first year in the league.
Oh shit, that's hard.
It was dope.
All right. We got a team player out here.
Yeah, I'm a team player, dude. I don't demand a lot of money. I like to get superstars on my team. I'm a good 2K player.
Do you stand for the national anthem?
I mean, I'm not black, so I feel like I'd get scrutinized even more if I sat for it.
The fuck is this white kid?
Yeah. I see. Yeah. Have you ever bullied someone?
Yeah.
I have.
I feel bad about it though.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna just say, because I don't think we need to.
That shit,
no. I don't think we need to go into this one too much. But I'm gonna just say, I think most bullying, because I've been bullied too. I think it stems from like at home shit typically. From
Yeah, and also I think when we were all younger, I don't want to speak for you guys, but I feel like this is all true. When we were all younger, we all thought we were a lot cooler than we were.
Bruh, yeah.
So like we would make fun of people a lot, but looking back, we weren't any cooler than those people we were making fun of.
We're exactly the same
No,
type
yeah.
shit,
For real.
bruh.
High school really set that in for me. Like,
Yeah.
I really turned into, like, a different person in high school. I was a
real.
fucking asshole in middle school.
You were.
Like seriously. Like, I had to do some soul searching in 8th grade.
Alright.
This nigga drinking kombucha.
Doing yoga.
Yeah.
I'm vegan, guys.
So the next question is, do you own any firearms? I know we don't, but I think, would you? Like, do you want to?
I personally think... my grandpa thinks this too. I only say this because he talked about this with me the other day. But pistols, most of the time, can lead... Or not most of the time, but there's a really high chance of accidents happening with pistols.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with a long rifle, it's harder.
A musket.
Yeah, it's harder for somebody to point it at themselves. And yeah, it's more for like yourself.
And it's harder to like load like a, like, you know, if you have a, you know, a handgun and a clip, it's really easy to just go
Yeah.
And
I could see myself getting like an AR at some point, just like going to the shooting range because it's a nice. Shut the fuck up.
Allegedly.
hypothetically.
Oh my god, we're already on the FBI watch list from our first podcast.
We don't own anything, Matt. We're not.
Okay.
If we owned an AR, then yeah, we
Now
would
I
be.
can't get one.
They don't know your last name. Matt's not even your real name.
Okay, I wonder what Matt is. I wonder what Matt is short for.
Well,
Anyways, I was gonna say I could see myself when I'm an adult, or like I am an adult, but when I'm older, getting an AR, just like going to the shooting range, like a local shooting range, not like up in the mountains or whatever, and just like
My
target
backyard.
practice, because it is fun doing target practice. But and maybe hunting if I ever got into that, but I've never been into hunting. But that's really the only thing I can see myself getting it for. Otherwise, at least in the area that we live in, you don't really need one for protection.
I think I've always like kind of been interested in them, but I don't know if I feel a need to go buy one and keep it in my house. I think if I just went to shoot them, I'd be okay with that. But I do want just like a big old handgun, just so if somebody cuts me off on the highway, I can just set it on my dashboard and just see what they do.
And that's why you should get
looked it
one.
up. That's not illegal. I looked it up. That is not illegal.
Jeez.
If I just set it on my dashboard, if I like pointed it, then it would be. But
Well, I was gonna say, for myself too, I don't necessarily want a handgun because you can't get a medical weed license if you have a handgun. So, like, if I want my med license or my med card, I can't get a handgun then, and vice versa. So, that's a big thing for me that I wouldn't want to get a handgun for. But I think if you're buying recreationally, I don't think they give a shit.
I don't think so either.
I think you can go in like it's a liquor store.
Yeah.
It's like not really mine, but like I can like.
Okay, next question.
Bleep that bitch out,
The
nigga.
next one's kind of messed up.
Let's hear it.
It's a suicide one. Have you ever contemplated suicide even for a second?
Next question.
Yeah, we'll go to the next question.
Yeah, next question.
Do you believe in heaven or hell?
I do, bruh. Well, I feel like there's at least an afterlife.
I believe in an afterlife. I don't know if I honestly necessarily believe in hell. Because, like, I think a lot of people who do bad shit have gone through so much bad shit in their life. It would be kind of messed up to put them, like...
Here's my take on hell. I think I'm not necessarily religious right now. I think I will be like if I'm ever like a father or whatever. But
Or mother.
my take or mother.
Yeah, we
Very
don't
true. We're in
discriminate.
2020 now. But I was gonna say I think this is just an interesting take on it. I don't think this is right in any way, but maybe if all is left when you die is your consciousness, not like your body or whatever, maybe you have to deal with everything that you've done and live with it. Or not live with it, but because you're not living at that point, but like your consciousness has to deal with that, and whatever you've done, that's all on you, and so that you can kind of create your own hell for yourself.
I think I believe in, like, once you die, there's, like, eternal bliss.
Facts.
I don't know if you actually, like, go somewhere and it's, like, you, like, living somewhere and stuff. But I believe that like it's like
sleeping,
euphoric, and
like you don't know that you're sleeping when you're sleeping, but if you were to wake up from it, you would know.
Right. And I think like I also kind of like there's a lot of theories that like time is kind of like a loop. So I think it also could be possible that you kind of just die and just go back and just relive it type shit.
I've thought about that too.
Bro, I saw that like this post one time. It's like what if like why babies cry when they come out is because like all the trauma that like of the past life, and then that's why like you like the baby comes out crying, and then like you just start to like forget the past life.
You cry less and less as you get older.
And then like you forget like the memories from your past life to make new ones in this new life, and then it just keeps on going type shit.
I like that. I'm glad that this is on.
So, like,
I like that this is on recording because I'm gonna go back and edit this.
Now
and I already know I'm gonna think about this so deep when I'm editing this.
Bro, that got me so like fucking yazed. Well, I was yazed too. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck?
Well, that's where these thoughts always come from. I was also really afraid of death for a while. Like, I sat in like science class one time, and it was like one of those like videos.
I don't wanna die.
No, seriously, I was like thinking that in my head, and it was like one of those videos like, this is the size of you. This is the size of the Empire State Building. This is the size of Mount Everest. This is the size of the Earth. This is the size of the sun. And when it started getting to stars, and seeing like how big our Earth is compared to our sun, and how big our sun is compared to like the biggest suns in the galaxy,
for real,
it really made me think about how insignificant I am as a human being to the entire universe.
That should make you sad, dude, if you really think about it.
Bro, I had a full-blown panic attack in science class, and ever since then, I was really afraid about death for a while, and recently I came to a good conclusion for myself about it.
I think that's what it's all about, just figuring out, what you want to do that makes you happy in life.
Yeah. I talked to my grandparents about it, my grandma in specific, and that was actually really chill, because I got to, like, hear her take on it, which was really nice. I know I'll remember that, too, when she's gone.
How do we even get on that topic? Oh, do you believe in heaven and hell?
That was a deep one, bro.
Yeah, okay. Alright, the next one is, what's the biggest lie you've ever told?
I'm not ready. This happened, like, a month ago. I'm not ready to share that one
yet. You don't gotta share?
It pertains to my family, not you guys.
I mean, the next best thing. What do you think
I have one if you want to think about it.
Okay, next best thing is just, I've lied countless times about my weed usage to my family.
Okay.
Which kind of ties into the other lie. I'm not talking about that, though. Next person talk.
Oh, well, I was dating this one girl, and I was still friends with this other girl that I used to date, and I didn't tell the girl that I was currently dating about the girl that I used to date that I was still friends with for like 6 months, and it kind of blew up in my face, and it was bad. So don't lie, kids.
Don't lie to your girlfriend.
No,
she will always know.
Facts.
That was really bad. That was really bad for you.
It was really bad. Dude, I was so in my feels for so long about that. It was bad.
It's the fact because they know that you're hiding something. They know that you're not being natural.
Dude, and just like, I don't know, I just hate when like they catch you in a lie and then you see on their face how much it hurts them. And you're just like, fuck. Like, if they catch me, like, if they text me and they're like, you lied, I'll be like, yeah. But like, in person,
you got me, bitch.
In person, that shit sucks, dude.
Yeah.
But then I chilled with you one night, and I worked with Marcos, and then he came over with some brews, and we drove our friend's Mercedes. And
oh, yeah.
Not while drinking the brews.
Well, I wasn't. Me and Marcos weren't driving.
Don't drink and drive, kids, especially when you're in your feels.
Yeah.
Preach. I mean, the biggest lie... I mean, I would go with, like, yours type shit, but, like, I don't want to, like, repeat something, but, like, probably, like, coming home, like, faded as fuck, and, like, my friend's like, you faded? I'm like, nah, nigga, like, slurring my words, and just, like, smelling, like, alk and all that shit. It's like, nah, nigga, I'm straight as fuck. And then
she faded? Huh?
Cat?
Trying to talk
Just
to your parents
out.
while you're drunk, bro.
Bro, that sobers you up massive, bro.
I've had, like, 45-minute conversations with my dad. Like, he's just like, I'm gonna fuck this boy over. I know he's drunk right now. I'm gonna kill his drunkenness.
Bro, like, my mom slapped the shit out of me one time, bro, when I was faded as fuck. That sobered me up, but, like, I was, like, still drunk, so it didn't hurt. And I was just like, yo, mom, like, chill, what the fuck? Like, like hit me 2 more times, and then that's gonna actually hurt. Cause what the fuck?
I'll be really so.
I'm like, come on, bro. I'll be real sober. Like when I left the house, like, come on, bro.
Alright, I think we can answer this one in like probably one word for each of us. Did you drink before the legal age? Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, next question. Do you feel like you suffer from depression ever?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I do.
I don't think
I think it's important to get that one out there because I think everybody does
at
at
some
point.
point in their life. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there's also a difference between like, and I don't know about anybody else in this room, but for me, like, I'll get depressed some days, but I don't have like the actual like clinical chemical like where I can't make myself happy anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'll have down days, but I don't have like the.
That's what I was about to say. Like, there's a difference between having just like sad days and then like actual depression type shit.
Yeah.
Cause like I feel like
I
fellow
go-
females
yeah.
like have like those like bad days and then like they like think, oh, I'm depressed. Billie Eilish. Fuck.
Only the real ones know what's going on. Don't hit me up. Okay.
Don't text me. You don't want to talk to anyone. Like, bitch, no one's gonna talk to you either way. Like,
Oh,
shut the fuck up.
I personally like go through like ups and downs. Like I'll have like a solid 2 months of being sad, and then I'll have like a solid like 3 months of being happy. And main thing I've noticed is just like it's important to recognize when you're being happy too, and not just when you're
Yeah, and
depressed.
enjoy it. Like,
Yeah, like you have to actually enjoy being happy and like no, like this is good. I'm not depressed. Like I'm not just sitting in my room playing video games or whatever.
That's
you
something
do.
I wanted to say is that I think like the worst thing for me at least when I am feeling sad is just like sitting in my room and like playing video games and being like, oh, I feel like shit right now. Like it helps so much like get up and go to the gym or like
Days
Take
turn
your-
into weeks when
take
you're
your
playing
dog
video
for a
games
walk
like that.
or something.
Be
like-
active type shit.
Yeah, being active, at least for me, it's different for everybody, but being active is so important for that shit.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
high school too is just like a shitty time for like
I don't know, I honestly like high school more than right now.
I just feel like
Yeah,
I was
I miss high school,
feel
not
like I
gonna
was
lie,
more
bro.
depressed in high school.
Really?
Same though.
I don't know. High school is just like your whole life is like school and like your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's really if something's going on, it's like your whole life feels fucked up.
Yeah.
When now like feels like you gotta like there's a lot more.
Especially
in the
like if
world.
someone didn't have friends in high school either.
Yeah.
I could see how that would be really
Mm.
hard for them.
That's what I'm afraid,
Uh,
bro.
If anyone is in that position, I would just say go on the internet and find people on the internet. There's like no seriously
Go on
like,
Omegle, bro.
no, well, maybe honestly there are like but like Reddit or like Discord pages and stuff
Or
like
even
that.
just
like
like start like if you have an Xbox, just start like
chatting
playing
with people.
games with your headset on,
Yeah.
and eventually you'll make some friends.
And it like if you're socially awkward too, it like teaches you how to
Mhm.
not be like in that socially awkward spot, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. All right, the next one is: do you think you suffer from anxiety?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's my answer for that though is really similar to the depression because they are linked. Like
Oh yeah, for sure.
just like you got to know when you're feeling anxious and why you're feeling anxious, but you also got to like push yourself. Sometimes like anxiety is just there because it's a big decision and
Well, yeah, I think
big decisions can be good things, and sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and deal with the anxiety a little bit, and coming out of it, then you'll feel stronger for the next time you have anxiety.
nothing feels better than when you feel anxious about something and then you go do it, and then it ends up being good. Like,
On the flip side of that, it sucks when you're feeling anxious about something and then you bail on it,
yeah,
and you're like, shit, like, what do they think of me? I fucked up.
it just makes you more
like,
anxious. Like,
for real.
you can't give into that. Or for me, again, it's different for every person. But for me, I can't give in to my to anxiety just because I just get 10 times more anxious when I actually do like.
Dates for me to like set dates on like a calendar are hard for me because I'll like leading up to it I'll get more and more anxious, and then the night before I'll have like insomnia thinking about it, and then I'll get bad sleep, and then the next morning I won't want to eat breakfast. I'll feel like throwing up.
Kind of like the first day of school.
Yeah. It's it sucks, and I get it. Like it, and at some point if it's really bad you have to go talk to a psychiatrist. Like
Yeah, for sure.
and not everyone does that, and they just suffer, which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I more mean that for like older generations, like
Yeah.
at least in like my parents definitely could go talk to somebody, but they're stubborn, I guess.
next question's loading. So.
We're on some fucking deep questions.
Yeah, it's getting really deep.
I gotta get some more water from all these deep questions.
H2O.
I'm trying to find one that's not.
Drink some water.
And I'm like, wet.
If you're just listening to this while playing video games, go drink some water. Stay hydrated.
Water's the best thing you can put in your body, bro. For females, the best thing you can put in your body is my dick. What's up? Psych. I got a girlfriend.
Again, Marcos's DMs will be open.
I got a girlfriend.
Okay, maybe they won't be.
I'm joking. I don't have a girlfriend, but don't you
DMs will be open, but he has a girlfriend.
Don't you find it satisfying when you tell a bitch I got a girlfriend and like you just see like they just get sad when you?
I've only done that one time.
Marcos, I've never been in that position.
One time.
Bro, I used to have a crush on that bitch 6th grade year, bro.
I had a crush on her when I denied her, but I was a loyal boy in middle school.
Who were you loyal to, bruh?
Oof.
She did.
You see, bro.
That was like.
You could have knocked the bitch. You could have knocked.
You know the worst part?
What?
I broke up with that girl like a week or two after that shit. It was middle school too. We were not like compared to real life dating, not dating.
But still, bro.
But if you're in middle school, consider it. Consider it dating. Like.
Don't date in middle school.
Don't date in middle school.
No. Yeah, don't.
It's so whack.
That shit fucks you up too, though.
It does, for real.
Like your emotions and shit.
Yeah. Honestly, I think about that shit to date. Like.
Yeah. No, for real.
Yeah.
You ever think about like your crushes you had like when you were like little kids and like you see that person like right now and you're just like what the fuck, bro? Cause like I met this bitch like a month ago. I went to this party and then like I saw her and like we had like crushes on each other and like we knew it, but like we were both like pussy to like say anything. And then like I had like butterflies in my stomach. I'm like, bro, I don't even like you, but like what the fuck? Like that's kind of tight. That like she was with her mans, but she kept looking at me and I'm like, bro, this nigga's gonna like hit me if you keep on looking at me. And I don't want no fucking beef right now. I'm drinking. I'm having a good time. Like, nigga, just let me get my alk and dip. That's all I came here for, bro. Just the free alk.
Alright, so the next question is, have you ever stolen money? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question.
Like, who hasn't, bro? Gotta finesse them.
Have you ever cursed out your parents?
Nah.
No.
I've never cussed them out. I've definitely cussed around my parents, but
I don't even really cuss in front of my parents. Not that much. I do every so often. But
I started cussing around my grandparents.
Really?
That's because they started cussing around me, though. So I think it's fair.
I don't really cuss in front of my parents that often. Like, every so often if I'm telling a story or something, I will. Yeah. But I don't, like...
My grandpa called Obama a pussy the other day.
Oh, goddamn.
Obama, you're not a pussy. I like you.
Obama, bro, he married a fine bitch, not gonna lie.
He's the best president I've ever experienced in my lifetime.
I think he was a good president, too. And I'm not politically swayed one way or the other. I'm, like, dead in the middle. Because I got both sides of the family on it, like, strong on either side. So I'm just like, fuck politics.
Michelle Obama just smart, bro. That shit just hot.
This is kind of my own question, but it's not even a question, but fuck this year's election. We're in 2020. You're in a different year, but fuck this year's election. I don't want to vote. I know I need to. I'm going to vote.
I'm going to vote for
Everybody
Biden
vote.
because I just don't fuck with Trump.
But
facts.
I don't want to vote for Biden
I'm
or
gonna vote
Trump.
for Trump, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty good. Now I'm playing.
My cousin was voting third-party libertarian, and my grandpa was like, yeah, so your cousin is wasting his vote.
No, literally.
Shout out
But,
Kanye.
like, I don't even want to vote either of them. I don't want to say I support them, but from what I'm being told, this is how it's going to be every election.
Bro, my dad tries to, like, make it so political and shit. Like, when he found out that, like, Kanye was running, it's like, oh, you heard that rapper is, like, is like, trying to be a president? I'm like, yeah. He's like, people are just voting him for the meme.
When I told my dad that I didn't want to vote, he was like, Matthew, you need to vote. But then I was like, I'm voting, Dad. But then he was like, you should vote Kanye then if you don't want to vote Trump or Biden. I was like, is he even running? And he was like, yeah, in a few states he is.
I mean, yeah, he actually...
I didn't even know that until my dad told me that.
Yeah, I mean...
Because I think he's too late to be on the official ballot.
Yeah.
But I think he can still get on the ballot. And I don't know exactly how it works.
I mean, shit, maybe I'll vote Kanye. I'll let you guys know if I do.
Yeah, shout out Kanye, bro.
Shout out Kanye. He's the GOAT, but I'm not voting for him. I'm not.
Fuck on that Kanye
shit. I
kind
of forgot
Except
he went
Kim
off.
K being our first lady, that'd be kind of tight.
I'm down with it.
Have you seen their sex tape?
Yeah.
Bro,
Have you?
I didn't even think about that.
This nigga's gonna go
First
home.
lady's sex tape.
This nigga's gonna go home. And, oh wait, have you watched it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh okay, I thought
It's
you
not
had.
even-
I was just thinking,
I haven't watched it.
if she ever got,
shit.
she's not gonna get
Nigga.
elected, but if she were to, she'd be the first ever first lady to have a sex tape.
Well, a sex tape released.
That's a good point. Hillary Clinton.
Where you at, ma?
Shout Bill Clinton. Getting head in the.
Honestly, I
Bro,
wouldn't be
that's so
surprised.
hard,
Bill
bro.
Clinton definitely has
Getting
some.
head in the.
Dude, I listened to a podcast about JFK the other day. He took so many drugs. He was on drugs like the whole time, and he was like crazy because of all the drugs he took. And the only reason, like people, not the only reason,
JFK was famous, right?
he's the president.
No, but there was somebody. It was like Michael Jackson level, not maybe Michael Jackson level, but like really famous, like A-class celebrity, that was a president too. And I think it was either JFK,
There's-
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan was an actor.
Okay,
before he
that's
was
what I'm thinking.
president.
Sorry to cut you off.
No,
Continue.
you're fine. Well, just he like, and a lot of the reason people think of him as such a good president is because he was assassinated.
Oh yeah.
Like, and he's one of my favorite presidents. I'm not trying to throw dirt on the dude, but like,
Or a shot.
or yeah. But a lot of people say that like, if he had like gotten elected to a second term, like people wouldn't think of him as a good president.
yeah, I
And he had a
wonder.
lot of sex. He was fucking everybody.
Bro, he's not gonna get. He probably never had prostate cancer.
Probably.
Like that's what I heard. I don't know. If you have a lot of sex, you don't get prostate cancer.
Have you ever told someone you love them even though it was a lie?
Shit, nigga, I'm gonna get in trouble. Yeah.
That's a tough one because I think like
Wait, nah, cause if
if you
do
did
say
at
it,
one point, like
yeah, nah.
That's an easy fucking question for me.
I mean, yeah.
I never said I love you to a bitch other than my mom. My mom ain't no bitch.
that's facts.
Nah, I haven't, cause
I don't think I have.
nah.
I've said it at times when I didn't mean it at that time.
Yeah, that's.
But
yeah, that's,
like overall, I still love the person I said it to.
get out your feelings, nigga. That's not where money's at.
For real.
Quote. I'm gonna tattoo that on my left testicle. That would hurt.
Yeah,
Bro,
That
people
shit
get
would
those.
hurt.
People get those
people
done.
get shit on their butthole.
Yo, I know, bro. What the fuck? Yo, you think you can like get a tat on your taint?
Bro, you gotta find a really like out there tattoo artist to do that. Like,
My brother said he wanted to get two arms coming out of his butt and then make it look like it's like grasping his butt cheeks so it's like trying to pull itself out.
Yo, when the poo come out, that shit hard. You should make a YouTube video about that.
into a mouth and then turn it into a face. All right, sorry for making the audience think about that one too much. Next question.
Would you spank your children?
Only when it's necessary type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think my parents were way too easy on me personally. I think open-handedness.
I think spanking
Like,
is
yeah,
okay. I don't like.
Abuse on that bitch? Like, nah.
Yeah,
bro.
my mom would like slap us in the face and shit, and like I'm not saying my mom abused me or anything, but I don't personally believe in that. Like I just don't think that develops a necessarily healthy relationship.
Facts.
Yeah.
But I think like when they're little, and even like doing it like lightly,
Sometimes
Just-
you gotta do it, yeah.
just to tell them like no, you don't hit your sister like that, or no, you don't steal money from other kids or
and
whatever it is.
This
Like,
kind of sounds fucked up, but I'm on the flip side of things where my parents were way too light on on me, my brother, and my sister.
Mhm.
And I personally think they definitely could have been a little bit harder on us because there's not that respect with my brother. Like, I know because I have morals that I have to respect my parents and that, like, their authority and, like, whatever they say kind of goes because I trust them. They're my parents. But they definitely didn't do enough to show that they were in charge.
well, you should be a little scared of your parents for sure.
Yeah, like, you don't want to, like, you should have that fear of if I get in trouble, if I do something wrong,
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be a consequence to that,
Yeah.
and I don't want that.
But I also don't want to have the type of relationship with my kids where they don't want to come to me when they are in trouble.
I have a really good balance with that with my dad because I have that like respect. I know that I need to respect him. I mean, there's still things that I do that are disrespectful. I know that, but
At some point, you have to disrespect your parents. You're a pussy if you don't.
well, especially as a guy growing up, like as you're getting ready to move out of your parents'
and
home,
everybody
you start to fight with your dad a little bit.
I feel like everyone has to have that moment where like you kind of like stand up to your dad,
You're like,
and then depending on the time, you either put him in his place or he puts you in your place.
Yeah.
You just knock the fuck out of him, bro.
Well,
Did you ever fight with your dad, bro?
I haven't I've gotten in pushing matches and stuff, but we've never actually
swung on
each
other.
thrown hands.
I've never thrown hands with my dad.
I've almost.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I've almost, but I've never but I don't think I've ever gotten
I don't think I've ever even been close, unless
I would.
he were to
I
do
wouldn't
some
throw,
shit with my sister that was fucked up, but I could never see him doing that.
Yeah.
So
I would only get into it if he swung first.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you swing first, bro, fuck it, nigga. You ain't my dad for these next 20 minutes, bro. I'm like, bang. I love you, Dad.
Have you ever made fun of anyone over their weight?
Yeah.
I have, yeah.
yeah, I feel bad about that.
Shout out my cousin, bro. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Yo, this nigga, bro. We went to a lake one time, and he invited me because his family was fishing. He's like, yo, dude, you trying to come? I'm just like, all right, bro. I ain't doing shit. So I go, and then there's ducks flying, and then he grabs his man titties, bro, and he's just like, psh, 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 psh. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, bro, I'm shooting them with my milk titties, bro. Let me be. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I just crank out laughing, bro. And I always tell him whenever I see him, bro, remember that one time? He's like, yeah, shut up. I was 8. I'm like, nigga, still, bro. That shit's funny as fuck.
He's a funny kid. He's really funny.
You know, he hangs out with.
Really?
Yeah, they go to the same. They go to. And was telling me that my cousin's fucking. He's a lightweight. He greens out so quickly. I'm just like, bro, you got all that extra mass and you still can't hang. Come on, bro.
I know.
I mean, he transferred.
Yeah.
Because but.
Because I knew you went to for a while.
That nigga a whore, bro. I thought I was a whore. Nah. That nigga's a whore. This nigga will just my SoundCloud
fucking
bio, bro. This nigga was fuck a bitch. For a water cup, bro. This nigga fucks anything that walks.
Do
Dead
you
ass.
know who we're talking about?
Let me see.
I think I've met him.
He worked with us
maybe once
for a while.
If you listen to this, bro,
he was one of the first people I saw with a perm. Everybody's got now.
Yeah.
He was one of the first people I saw with that.
Okay, yeah. Maybe I met him one time. I may have not though. I think I know who you're talking about.
He's kind of funny.
Yeah, he says some stupid shit.
One thing
alright.
I've heard is
That's funny.
people that are overweight and
Have
especially
small penises?
comedians. Maybe I don't know.
That's.
But I've just heard if you're a comedian and you're overweight, your weight is your comical factor of you, and
Fluffy, bro.
Jonah Hill,
Yeah.
and Fluffy and stuff. They have a hard time losing their weight because they think they're not going to be funny anymore.
Fluffy's lost a bunch of weight though.
Facts.
I mean, he's still fat as fuck, but
I think that's
he's
just
lost
sad that,
100, 150 pounds.
Because I would still think that they're funny. Your fat doesn't make you. I think especially for
Gabriel Iglesias will be funny no matter what. That dude's
Jonah Hill type
his
characters
voice
or
impersonations.
Seth Rogen and stuff too. They're known from movies. They're that character, that
Yeah,
stoner guy or whatever. No, I've never met him.
Nah. I grabbed his titty because he took my phone.
I think I've seen him on your Snapchat story though.
Yeah, well, he was the one on, what was it, Wednesday? I just flipped it.
Yeah, I think
he's nice enough. He just tries to flex too hard.
Facts. Just
and I'm always like, dude, I don't care. We both work at McDick's. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Bro, just like his brother.
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro.
Isn't his brother back now?
Yeah.
I heard that.
Shout out.
Yeah. Did he get kicked out of the Marines or what happened?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm not sure. I mean, he hasn't told me. He just told me he was back. So yeah.
Okay.
What, nigga?
Are there any curse words you refuse to use?
Now I have racial slurs as.
I don't think racial slurs are curse words.
Yeah. Well, I'm just.
They're a different category.
Marcos and Jackson.
I haven't said anything this whole podcast.
I know. I was just gonna say you guys have a pass to an extent.
Oh, okay.
Me, being the white boy that I am.
I mean, you can say the F word.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay.
The other. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but I was gonna say me being the
if
white
I say
boy,
it or you say it, there's oh no, what the fuck.
I just realized if I say stuff like racial slurs and stuff, which I don't think for me is right to be saying in the first place, but if I do, I'm gonna wind up getting my ass beat and Like, there's just no need for any of it all around, you know?
I try. I mean, I do all the time still, but I try to curse as little as possible. Just because, like, I don't know. I like it to have meaning.
I have a really good filter because I have a little sister. So, like, I have, like, my at-home, like, proper talk to my parents. And then, like, when I'm hanging out with homies and stuff, I
curse way more, like, with my homies than, like, at work and stuff.
Like, I don't call my homies to my parents. I'm going to hang out with my friends, Mom.
Oh, I still, like, I'll tell my dad, like, I'm going to go see the homies. And then I dap my dad up.
I told my mom, like, yo, I'm going to see the niggas. She's like, what? I'm like, I'm going to see the niggas, nigga. What the fuck? Like, do you not understand?
My point exactly.
Espanol you speak? She's like, come on, bro.
I don't like saying the C word in reference to women. I don't like that.
Coochie?
No, not that. Not cunt. I don't like saying that. Just because my mom taught me not to say that to women.
Yeah.
I was just... And my mom curses all the time. So, like, if she tells you not to say something, it's like, you shouldn't say it.
Facts. I don't know. I need to stop, like, cursing, like, for real, for real. Like, I be doing it too much. Like, my little brother just, like, be catching up now. Like, he called my mom nigga. Like, all of a sudden, we're just eating dinner. And then my mom's like, yo, you done eating? And he's like, no, nigga. I'm like, yo. I'm like, yo, this is...
Is he, like, 2 or 3 now?
Bro, he's 2. And I was like, bro, fuck. And he's like, fuck. And I'm like, no, bro. I'm like, yo, you gotta stay away from me, bro. Like, this kid low-key throws gang signs, too.
No.
I'm like, yo, what's up, G? He's like, what the where'd you learn this?
We're not in, like, we live in a, like, pretty middle-class area. No gangs or anything, which makes it even funnier, in my opinion.
There's gangs, bro. You just... Well,
okay, well, there's gangs, but, like... There's not gangs to the level where the police are like, this is a gang active area.
Yeah, we're not a gang active area. Yeah. I'm sure they're... You know,
I'm actually I'll get my ass
there's
beat
that
for
guy
saying
that there's that guy we all worked with for a while that really thinks he's a Crip.
Maybe he is. You can apply online, I hear. Yeah, they'll send you a bandana.
You have to, like, send in a picture? Or, like...
You get your Crip card.
Fuck blood,
nigga. And like some dudes run up on you and they're like trying to rob you and you're like, hold on. You pull out your Crip card and they're like, oh. You're good, bro.
Yo, ditch the colors, man. You don't fuck with that shit around here.
No, there's some people around us that really think they're gangsters. Like gangsters.
Like, I don't gangbang like that, but like, I know, like, I can hold my shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Would you ever kill a nigga, bruh? Like, on some real
That was one of the
shit?
questions.
Would I?
Yeah, would you, like kill
Sounds like maybe you're changing your answer here, Mark.
No, do you believe in the death penalty?
Oh.
Or do you wish anyone dead?
Yeah.
No.
I would say, like, if somebody, like, if I had kids or a wife and somebody, like, killed my wife and my kids or something, I could see myself, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, like, somebody raped my daughter.
I'd have to have a really good reason, though.
Or something with my brothers or my mom. I could see.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, like, if the person you're doing that for... I wouldn't do it for something for myself. But if the person you're doing that for is still alive, it's, like, worse if you kill someone and go to jail. Because then you're not in their life anymore.
Yeah. This is all hypothetical.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never killed anybody now.
Nah.
No, this is serious. You can't sound fake about that.
I'm not.
No cap.
No. Yes,
FBI, we're chill.
No, I've never gotten close to ever, like... I've never been in a situation where that ever could have happened.
Like I said, I think the area that we live, we're pretty fortunate that we don't have to worry about, like, that inside us.
Getting run up on or...
Yeah.
Getting our stuff stolen. Like, I think it's crazy. Like, people really have to worry about, like, on their way to school, like, getting their shoes stolen or some shit.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Half the people where we live sleep with their doors unlocked.
I sleep with my door unlocked.
Yeah. I don't live in the city anymore. But when I did, our door was, like, left open some days.
Yeah, my dad will just leave our front door, like, wide open.
Yeah.
Please don't come to my house.
We're gonna get dogs now. We're gonna be like, okay.
Have you ever used someone for sex? No.
No. If anything, I've been used for sex.
I've never had sex with someone I'm not in a relationship with, so...
I've never fucked before.
I've never had sex with someone I've been in a relationship with.
I've never had sex.
So...
Yeah, Marcus is just a virgin.
Straight up virgin out here.
Straight up virgin, bro. I haven't had my first kiss yet. Like...
Hit up Marcos's DMs. He's looking for his first kiss.
I was reading this question, and I thought it said, "Have you ever fingered a stranger?" But it says, "Have you ever given a stranger the finger?" And I do. I flip off strangers like almost on the daily when I'm driving.
I have fingered a stranger. She was a stranger that night, and then after that night, she wasn't.
Yo, technically speaking, yeah, nigga, that doesn't. Nigga, some dap.
No, I've never.
Nah.
I usually
haven't
take my
fingered.
time.
No.
Yeah, I don't finger girls. That's yucky.
Ew, dude, pussy. It's nasty.
I was in
Grody, bro.
In 8th grade. I was in PE, and this dude, like the 7th grader, comes up to me. He's like, "Do you know they make finger condoms?" And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "So you don't get the pussy sauce on you."
I think that's called a thumble for like sewing.
Like in Monopoly?
Yeah.
I think it's a thimble, not a thumble.
Okay, you might be right on that one. Maybe. Probably. Next question.
Sorry,
Maybe.
send me back up to the top. They're loading.
Ever put your thumb in a bitch's ass?
No. Sounds like you have.
No, I'm asking. I'm a virgin, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Is this a no judgment zone? Or?
Yeah, come on, bro. Like,
I
I
guess
may have done it on accident once or twice.
the
Oh,
viewers
shit.
are going to decide that in the comment section.
That's a
it's
good
like,
point.
shit, fuck. I get no pussy.
I'm actually really curious if we get any comments on this shit.
That'd be hard.
I'm very interested.
That'd be Viagra.
Have you ever cheated on a test?
Yes.
Yeah.
I cheated on my test like last week. I still failed
Yeah.
that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
I
had a
got a
math
67.
test, and she like made us sign this thing before. It was like,
Bro,
"I won't
same.
cheat," like pretty much.
Mhm.
You had to like write it on your paper, and then like first question, I was like, "I don't know how to do this." And I opened the textbook.
Same, bro.
I can say this because
We're
I'm
gonna
not in
get kicked
college
out of
right
school
now.
now.
No, I was just gonna say I can say this because I'm not in college right now. But to anyone in high school, all of your teachers that say
Yeah, I was
you
talking about high
can't
school.
you can't be
Yeah, high school.
getting caught cheating in high school or in college. I mean, yeah, you can't get caught cheating, but everybody cheats in college. So just keep that in mind.
Just don't plagiarize.
Yeah, I
like
haven't plagiarized.
you
No.
can't be fucking dumb about it.
Yeah.
Like, try to use your own words, but like, let's be real. Like,
And if you're
you got a
homies
homie-
with your professor,
Yeah.
then they'll come to you and be like, "Dude, this shit's not yours," and you can be like,
Facts.
"Okay, I'll redo it," and then hopefully if they're your homie, they'll be like, "Okay, just redo it." Like,
Facts.
You'll still probably end up with like a C.
yeah, no,
Like,
they won't
max,
give you
like,
100%.
No, yeah.
It's better than a 0.
Yeah.
Facts.
I
Or
have been-
getting kicked out of school.
I've been caught
Facts.
plagiarizing though in like middle school.
Wasn't it like your brothers or something?
Yeah, no. I just that was a different time. I didn't even get caught for that.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
I
that's
did a
hard.
whole fucking like deep talk about your personal life, and I just copied everything from my brother.
What
And,
was those essays called? Because we all wrote them. I just don't remember what they were called.
I believe.
Yeah, this I believe.
Yeah, this I believe.
Yeah.
I remember
But
that
yeah,
shit.
then when I actually got caught plagiarizing, that I literally just copied and pasted from the internet. And he was like, I was watching behind you while you were copying and pasting, and you didn't see me. Yeah, I was a head ass in middle school.
You should have been like, "No, you weren't." And he'd be like,
Not
"What do you
me.
mean?"
Not me.
That wasn't me. Oh shit, you're good then, dude.
If only the Uno reverse card was a thing then.
Bro, the fucking...
I've been meaning to put one of those in my wallet. I kind of want one. That meme is dead now, though, so I guess not.
I recycled some, like, fucking work in, like, high school for... So I took catering freshman year, and then, like, next year I had, like, the wellness in action shit, like,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Peak nutrition, that's what it's
Okay.
called.
Yeah, wellness in action is a freshman P.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Nah, nigga, that don't sound right. But I had wellness in action, and then, like, you're supposed to cook a meal at the end of the fucking course for second semester. And I'm like, bro, I'm not about to cook for my family again for 2 years in a row, bro. So I just, like, literally took the same pictures, printed it out, the same thing. She didn't say shit to me. I think she was just done grading. She's like, Marcos, I don't give a fuck. Just, you got an A. Like, I already know you. It's like she already knew me. Like,
She was a really nice teacher.
The
Bro.
catering class was one of the funnest classes.
She was
Or most
probably...
classes.
I never had her, but I can tell just from, like, when I met her, she was definitely one of the best teachers at
Bro,
Monterey.
she went to McDick's once, and I hooked her up with cookies, and, like, she told the whole class the next day. I'm like, bitch. I feel like teachers say that so, like, you won't, like, they're like, oh, this kid is gonna, like, probably tell, like, the whole class that, like, I went to McDick's, so.
That's true.
I gotta tell them first.
I used to
he does.
hate when, like, I don't know, like, 'cause, you know, we had classes with people we worked at McDonald's with, and then, like, the person I had a class with would be like, yo, Miss Whatever, come to McDonald's after class. Me and Jackson are working. I'd be like, dude, don't tell the whole class I'm working tonight. Like,
I'm not gonna give 30 people free meals.
Yeah.
Facts.
I hated that so much when I worked
I
at
hated
McDonald's.
when people came in that you weren't even, like, you barely knew. Like, you'd never say a word to each other.
No, I'm not giving you a
and they'd
free
be like,
fucking
yo,
Big Mac.
bro, can you hook me up? No, I can't. Like,
Facts.
I'm not hooking you up.
I only hook up people when, like, they get excited, like, when they see me and, like,
Yeah.
they try to make conversation. Like, Mark, what the fuck, nigga? And I'm just like, all right, I might slide you in a pie.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I do a lot of I used to when I worked there. I do a lot of the little stuff, like give them a free pie, slip in an extra.
You guys were
small
always
fry.
like super legit about that, because like I stopped working at McDonald's a long time before you guys stopped, and I started well after you guys started.
Yeah.
But you guys were always really chill about that. Like I would always pay for my meals. I never.
Yeah.
Maybe I asked you guys once or twice.
I don't think I ever give you a free meal. I've given you free drinks and stuff.
Yeah, I would always like I'd already have my meal paid for. You guys usually wouldn't be the one that I'd be paying, and then I'd like go to like the window where you hand them food and be like, oh yo, what's up?
Yeah.
And then Marcos would go back real quick.
Yeah.
Like, okay, here's your food.
I'm much more likely to give somebody free food if they like are just a homie, pay for their food, don't say anything, and then like
Yeah, because
you know slip
honestly,
something in their bag. So
it's
they're
more
surprised.
exciting too. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What? I got a pie?
Yeah.
Oh, Jackson's a homie. Like, yeah.
Or like I know one time you came through my drive-through, and like you just got a drink.
Yeah.
And like you started to hand me your card, and I was like, dude, I got it. Like it's $1. You're fine.
Yeah.
Facts.
I just hate when people expect free stuff. Like,
Or like on the intercom, yo, is Matt working tonight?
yeah.
Just like, nigga, shut
Matt-
the fuck up.
Matt is not giving you free food tonight. Thank you.
Fuck you, JB.
I used to hate when people like who worked at McDonald's came to the drive-thru and they were like, yo, hook it up. I'd be like, dude, no.
Especially like some people do that even if you didn't even fucking know them like
Yeah.
at all. It just be like they see that you're like a young kid.
There were so many kids, like, when, like, before, like, COVID started and shit, like, the fucking seniors, like, last year, they'd be like, yo, Marcos, I'm like, yo, I don't fucking know you, nigga. Like, how the fuck did he's like, yo, like, can you hook it up? And I'm just like, nigga, nah, like, what the fuck? I'm like, I can hook you up with, like, a drink, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not gonna hook you up for, like, a whole, like,
No,
fry or
you're
some
used to
shit.
getting like big trouble for that.
Bruh, especially me. I always did that shit to, like, hella people. Shout out, I always did it to her, because, like, she always gave us out, though.
She would always come through. I'd be on back cash and she'd be like, hey, Jackson, is Marcos working? I'd be like, God damn it.
Bitch, why can't you be? Bro, I remember one time, like, he was, like, working. He's like, yo, this bitch asked for you. I'm like, who, bro? He's like, I don't fucking know. And then, like, well, like, you know who works there still? Like, she was like, oh, it was I'm like, okay, bitch, you don't gotta fucking get mad about that shit. Like, what the fuck? And I was about to text him, like, yo, what the fuck you need? But I was like, you know what? I don't even give a fuck. Like, that bitch are busting. You know, she's dating.
Again?
Yeah. Her
Oh,
mom
yeah.
always comes in, always orders a large Diet Coke.
I did not know that.
Bleep that out. I don't want.
I was planning on it.
Yeah,
don't
okay,
worry.
like, bleep the whole, like.
Sorry
whole
for all the
name.
viewers. There's gonna be a lot of bleeps right then, and it's gonna be a little bit confusing. But we gotta do it for our own, not even our own protection, but just for other people, so they don't.
Yeah.
I think there actually are privacy laws like that. Like you can't be like,
Yeah, I think so.
yo, go detox this person.
No, you can't like give somebody's nothing we've said here would get us in trouble, but I still don't want to be doing that. to
Yeah,
people.
facts.
Yeah,
So,
saying people's full names, I think, is actually it's a little bit of a breach of privacy. But actually, as long as they're not under 18, I think it's legal.
Well, I mean, you can say like, if I got arrested and they wrote an article about me,
Oh, that's true.
I don't have to give my consent for that. This is still media. Like,
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point.
but
Okay.
we still don't want to be like that.
Yeah, I just don't want to be fucking on people
We know
like
too
that.
many people to be. You know what really makes me mad?
What?
All these girls that are posting like, wear your masks, blah 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 blah. Which like, yes, wear your masks. Let's
Yeah.
get this COVID shit over with. But then I see them going to like raves and stuff.
Yeah, I literally, you already know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say their name. But some girl was always posting on her story, wear your mask, protect the elderly, don't get people sick. And then I see this bitch at Walmart, no mask on, with her boyfriend, no mask on. We're just like, oh my fucking God, you're so ignorant. Like,
Yeah, it's so, I don't know. Just like, and like, the girl I was specifically talking about goes to which is shut down right now. Nobody's supposed to be doing anything. They're in quarantine. And she's going to a rave this weekend. I was like, you can't be doing that, and then posting on your story like, wear a mask, you stupid like fucks. Like,
For real.
Bleep the college she goes to.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
I didn't say her
already
name.
think
I
about
didn't say her name.
But
Nah,
bruh,
still at
it's-
college.
Oh,
Come on,
okay.
it's pretty
This is
like
a learning.
narrowed down. my
This is
nigga.
gonna be a learning process for me
That's
editing.
true.
This is gonna be.
Alright.
This is gonna be a lot of editing. Oh, I know what I can do. I can go 2 times speed, and I could be like.
That's smart. That's smart.
I want to edit with you at some point.
It's fun, dude.
Yeah,
I was telling you, I
like
was editing one night for like 6 hours, and then I added a song to it, and my entire project got deleted. It corrupted,
Oh,
and I didn't know how to save yet. Now I know how to save, so it's just been a learning process. But then I spent like 12 hours editing it the next day, and it was so much better. So like I'm learning from it, and I'm actually really happy with how it's going. We're probably getting close to the end of the podcast here. How long have we been going for?
Hour 10. I think we should.
Oh yeah,
There's
we
gonna-
should probably.
There's gonna be a
wrap up
lot
soon.
of bleeps, so
Yeah.
I think we should let Marcos talk about his music right quick, and then we can end it.
Yeah, for sure. Marcos, or MXPE O, our guest today,
Yo.
Rip your shit.
he's been rapping on SoundCloud. His link is going to be in the description. We would really appreciate it if you go check him out. And yeah, I want him to kind of explain like Marcos, what type of music do you make?
Nigga, I
I
make
guess.
all types of music type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but like your music, it has like a genre right now, like kind of rap, like
Yeah, rap. I mean, it is rap type shit, you know.
I think your newest one, was that one like kind of sad?
Yeah,
Sad boy?
It's some sad nigga shit type shit, you know. I was in my element during when I made it in a day, bro. Like, I heard the beat, like way back before, but then, like, I was just in my feels, and I'm like, yo, nigga, I don't even know. Like, I recorded it Friday,
Yeah.
like, whatever, 2 weeks ago, like, whenever I, like, released it that week, and then I just, like freestyled this shit. I was like, alright, whatever. I wrote it, like, I just, like, did that shit in, like, 10 minutes, like, took time to edit it out, like, just all that shit, and then I just was like, you know what, nigga, I don't even fucking know, like, if it's good or not, I don't give a fuck, I'm a drop this shit. I haven't dropped it in a long ass time, so I'm like,
I think it's your best song yet for sure.
thanks, bro.
Dude, I totally
Thanks, bro.
agree.
And it sounds good too. Like
Yeah.
Thank you.
the sound is good.
The quality of it is good. Like
You can definitely
anyone
see the
listening right now,
progression.
I highly suggest you go check it out. If you enjoyed this podcast, I think you'll like it.
Or if you enjoy rap music,
Yeah,
if you hated our podcast but you like rap music, go check out his SoundCloud. It's worth it.
yeah.
I mean, you just gotta pay me a fucking just sweet tea and some hot Cheetos for a feature right now. Like, I'll do it on the low. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
All right. Well, I think that's a good place to end the podcast.
yo, dick ain't broke, nigga. Take
Um,
Viagra.
We really appreciate you guys listening to the podcast. If you made it all the way through, this is our first podcast that we're going to be releasing. I think we're all pretty excited about it because I think this was pretty good for the most part. So yeah, we really appreciate you guys supporting us. Once again, go check out MXPE O or Marcos. His link will be down in the description. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really
Have a
appreciate
good day.
Viral, bitch.
Hit it from the back, she a singer. Bounce. This beat got some bounce. Just like your girl when she covered to my house. She posted up, then I nutted on her mouth. Smoking OG gas, all I smoke is ounce. Ayy, bounce. This beat got some bounce. Just like your girl when she covered to my house. She posted up, then I nutted on her mouth. Smoking OG gas.